So Poppy Sweeting hit us up again. You guys know we did the dragon mission, released the dragon, found her egg, returned the egg to her. It was kind of a little bit scary. She's got an update for us.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What?
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
The golden Snidget! They used to use that for Quidditch.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction.
They used it as
In
a
fact,
snitch before.
The golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Wow.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The Centaurs, they'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
I am kind of a genius.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the Centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high.
So we are going into the Forbidden Forest to recruit the help of centaurs who don't really like us. I just don't know if this is a good
where
idea.
We're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise.
Perfect. This is a great idea, Poppy. This is good.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
They're heavy stargazers, aren't they? They are known for
I
being
suppose
wise.
they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Oh, it's on now.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
But the Snidgets!
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Appreciate you, Doran.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Retrieve the moonstone, place it... in the what?
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
We're about to find
And
out.
why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
I did want to come down here and talk to Natty. Apparently, she's got an update for us. We know she's been gazelling around,
I'm ready to put an end to Harlow.
chasing after Harlow. Her mom's mad at her. Just kind of a lot going on.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Makes sense. We're gonna find him.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Perfect.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
So we got 3 people to talk to. They're all friends of Mr. Bickle that was killed. Hopefully gonna help lead to some more information that we can use to take down Mr. Theophilus. So you wanna go upstairs? How you doing, Serona? Good to see you. Appreciate
Mrs.
you.
Rabe should be nearby.
Mrs. Rabe, she's upstairs? How do I even get up there? This way? Top floor.
Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly.
Oh,
But
this
the
is worse
help
than I
Harlow
thought.
wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Ray, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
It won't be.
To find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
We're going to get to the bottom of this. So granted, they have already murdered somebody. They've probably murdered multiple people. They've stolen animals and stuff.
Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
I feel like kidnapping and extorting is like a whole new level,
Mr. Dibble, may I speak
Maybe
with
not
you?
as bad as murder,
It's
but
about Theophilus
it's
Harlow.
premeditated.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
Well, congrats.
We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
What?
I've been able to
Shaking
cover
down the
for
businesses.
his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before
Interesting.
Mr. Hill returns. Where
So
were
there
we?
are some
I'm on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
different situations going on here. We've got fathers getting murdered in front of their sons and families being torn apart, and then we've also got threats to recently engaged couple. So let's go put a stop to this. Honestly, I mean, the murder was bad, but potentially outing a secret engagement,
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
that is where I draw the line.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating.
I hate this guy.
I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
I really don't like this guy. I mean, I didn't like him already with the animals, but he is a terror to anyone and everyone around here. I'm gonna put a stop to this.
Anyone can run a stop if they
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh, no. Oh, dude. I have a bad feeling about this. I hope she's in trouble with her mom. I hope it's not something else. Oh, the music. Oh, no. Her mom's a seer, and she had said that she had...
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Have you seen Natty? She said she had seen her in her gazelle form hurt. Flowers? You guys see anything? Natty's wand.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Footsteps? Looks like it goes through the Hog's Head. Down and around this way.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
There's an Ashwinder hideout underneath Hog's Head?
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
We have to pull it all the way. Okay, that makes sense.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
I hear him in front of us. Gonna look for all the love letters and things too.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Let's finish this job. It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
You are not gonna kill my friend.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
Nothing back that way. Ashwinder assassin.
I shall be shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of. My loyalty's to Rookwood and no one else.
We've got an executioner and Gwendolyn Joe. Was that her name? Let me see who we're working with here. Blackmailed into compliance, Gwendolyn Joe was a reluctant Ashwinder informant within the Ministry of Magic. After being found out and fired, Gwendolyn was forced to join Rookwood to protect and provide for her family. See, that's sad. She's been forced into it. She doesn't want to be bad.
Revelio.
Stay alert. I ought to pay that pretty little shop. Bacon time.
Someone messing about? Show yourself.
That was way too close. I tried to throw it on this.
Somebody out there, how did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rook
Revelio.
I was trying to throw it on the wall for this guy to distract him.
Strong you are.
Way too close. Down. I really want to find the letters and stuff too.
Standing here all day, girls be nothing but trouble. About time we learned.
Down.
Revelio.
We've got a guy up top, and we've got her down there. I think we're going to be able to sneak her. Might just go for it. Oh, shit. You are as dear to me as an augury whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a crop could be whose royalty is true and plain. You've cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Dulcillaba Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Yeah, I think we should bring that back to him. These invisible walls are going to be the death of me. It doesn't finish them when they're too high of a level. Okay, well, we tried to be smart. Oh, they still don't know? Now they do.
You will not survive this fight!
Look at her eyes, dude. That is so terrifying. Does she know I'm here? Or can I just go back to sneaking? That is crazy. Okay, we need her.
Someone messing about?
To go check that out. But it got her, even though she was a higher level. Interesting. Legendary chests.
Revelio.
Looks like we've got stuff over here. I'm gonna try my best not to rush too hard through this. See lots of
Revelio.
stuff we could potentially get. I want to get the letter so we can destroy it for him so he and his newfound fiance can be happily ever after together. I don't want Papa to find out, although they're going to have to tell him eventually, right? Is there anything else? I do see there's stuff up there. Okay. Oop.
Lumos.
You don't want Lumos, Trev. If we go up this way. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love. And I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. So he's working hard at the clothing shop to be able to afford a life for them. Please allow me to say, these past few months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately,
Otto
Rosie.
Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Do I actually need to destroy it? Should I destroy it? I don't have an option to destroy it. I was going to destroy it for him if we could. It's in safe hands. Couple more guys up here.
Something's not right here.
That is not the guy I wanted to come.
I shall cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
That
Hey,
size.
for your I received an owl from her just the other day. And as for her affection, I can assure you, it is well and bountiful. I could swear there's something. The girl's friend won't come looking for her.
Shoot!
Too dangerous.
Okay.
Expulso.
Let me just get you on my side, baby.
Expulso.
Take care of him, thank you. And I'll finish you. I love that he can't even attack us while he's in period. Beautiful. Just completely defenseless.
Shame nobody saw that.
That is unreal.
Revelio.
Looks like we might have... This was a back entrance, I think. We could have taken that from the bottom layer. There's nothing more down there. Okay. Enough lollygagging, enough looking for loot. Except for this last bag right here. Let's go save Natty.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Mr. Rabe's in here?
I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be
Revelio.
So he's a curse breaker, right? Which is why he's most likely going to be able to...
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Okay. Just a little Alohomora action, but yeah, I think he should be able to break through this. I would imagine the Ashwinders are not the most magically talented bunch.
He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. You gonna get her out too? Beautiful.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
What kind of a minister adult
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
would leave a couple of kids in a bad guy's hideout? I'm ready for a fight. To be honest, there might not be a fight, though. I kind of took everyone out, Natty. I think we might... I want it to be too good to be true, but we might just be able to walk straight out of here.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and
for all. I hope so. I don't know if... I just don't know if anybody who works for the ministry is very dependable.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Hopefully you're recovering
Ray
well
told
from
me
the
a couple of students had rescued him.
fight with the witch.
Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabel right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
She doesn't
Actually,
have to know.
Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
We wouldn't have to if you were doing your job.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
She's mad.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
And I don't think we're going to
Natsai,
listen to you.
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
It was a great mission, though. All right. I enjoyed that. Natsai's mom is going to be very upset.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Oh, yeah? What's going on, Deke?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest?
That sounds nice.
I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, let's go save it.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
So we could potentially save a phoenix. I mean, this sounds pretty exciting. We think a phoenix might live here? Why would a phoenix live in an extremely dangerous mine? I mean, they are kind of fire. They've done
blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here.
Decently well underground, I guess. The Chamber of Secrets. Hopefully no spiders down here. We'll go see what we're dealing with.
Revelio. Confringo.
We need Bombarda. Follow that up.
Bombarda.
See
Could
lots
the
of
phoenix be in there?
Beware spiders, it says.
Incendio.
I don't like this. We gotta get up close to that spider nest. Oh, it's on now, baby. Come on. I didn't know they could do that. He's down. I don't like being stuck in the space where we can't move and dive and juke and things. Okay. Yeah, let's just stay on the beaten path here, Trev. The main path to the Phoenix, not the one down to the spiders. What do you think about that? That could be solid.
Seen a trace.
How much a single feather fetches? Just imagine the whole blooming bird.
Oh, should have stayed at the castle.
Come out before I find you.
These guys are insufferable. Hate that we have to associate with them. Please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Ooh, that was close. Okay.
Bombarder. Confringo.
Wrong one. More clump juice. Oop.
You're that hippogriff thief.
Bombarder. Confringo.
Hippogriff thief? That's what you think about me? So now one of them is Crucio, he can't move. The other one is attacking his friend. That's just great. Still can't get over that. I really want... Man.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
I want to get, what's it called? Vada Kedavra. We're almost there. We're getting kind of close-ish to the end of the game, so that's, I mean... We aren't going to have a ton of time to enjoy it, but I guess that's kind of the point, right?
We're keeping people out. Pay attention.
Totalis.
Getting real brash with these fools. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice little quad feed.
Revelio.
Anything in here we need? Does that look like it? Didn't even have to Aloha Mora, it just broke off.
The Phoenix.
I mean, he's beautiful.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Okay. I'm in.
Better be a beast.
Just insane. There's not even a reason to Imperio him right there. He's already done. He's already dead. You already had him, Trev. Level 3 lock. I have to come back and get some more of those. There are going to be so many locks and things to find.
There it is again. Revelio.
I would see it, to be honest. Yeah, so many chests we're going to have to backtrack and go to old areas with new abilities and all kinds of stuff.
Confringo.
Do you think we can hop up here? No, I think we're going to have to drop down. Couple coins here and there always makes a difference. So if we go up here and drop down, be able to grab this chest. Crimson Clockwork Scarf. Not sure if we could go under that. More Horklumps.
Bombarder. Confringo.
I always get the two mixed up because they look so similar. That seems like an odd passage to have just for some Horklumps, but I guess, oh shoot. Beware spiders, extreme danger. See a bunch of spider webs up in front of us.
Revelio.
I do not like that. The ones when they're not even paying attention to you and they're just sneaking by are the absolute worst. I mean, we got it, so I'm gonna flaunt it. We're just gonna keep going. I feel bad when you have to turn on your ones that like you. He's done.
Cursed fiends.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Okay, that was just not... That was not okay. Are they on the roof?
Revelio.
These mother suckers are on the roof. He's gonna drop on me. Or not. Oh, I've had enough of these spiders to last a lifetime. There's gonna be more right in here, isn't there?
Imperial.
This is where it gets good, because look at all the people we can get with the curse all at the same time. Oop, wrong button, my bad.
You'll feel that.
Bombarder.
Down. I'm sorry, I know you just helped me out and everything, but like...
That was the highway.
Be gone with you.
The beasts are safer now.
Every single one of these
Bombarder
that we destroy is safer for the animals. Poppy, every time we kill one of these guys, Poppy is smiling.
Confringo.
Back in her dormitory. Decorated ornamental stands.
Revelio.
Don't see anything back here. On we go. A little bit of daylight's always welcome. I like that. Just gotta make it to the top of the mountain. Daylight means we might be getting close. There he is.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Levioso.
Oh, he didn't even put up a fight. He was ready to go. I thought we were gonna have
back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Trap him or something. No, we're all good to go. And go out this way? Don't mind if I do. What a good little phoenix. One of the most beautiful, most sacred animals in the entire world. Just hopped right into our purse.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
Well, let him out.
My heavens.
We've got another new vivarium. And we can collect phoenix feathers.
What a beauty. You keep it close.
We saved him, Deke. All your trouble in your past was worth it. Love you, buddy. He's been a good friend.
Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Deke, you're the man, bro. Oh my goodness. Good shed of tear. Let's go check out our new vivarium. Look at this. Looks to be some sort of a big open mountainous field. And here's our phoenix. Hey buddy, come here. I can call him, I think. If we bring him in here. Summon him. Look at that. Who's a good, majestic boy? I wonder if we're going to be able to ooh, get that booty. Oh, he likes that. I wonder if we're going to be able to find him a female. Do some breeding. Are you a hungry boy? Oh, he's hungry. And we can collect 3 phoenix feathers. We've done good, y'all. We've done good. Natsai sent us an owl. You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rave and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow. All right. Never ends. She wants to meet here in the Great Hall. Look at this. Oh. It's going this way? Okay. Follow the leader. I'm going to go take care of this really quick. Oh, wow. That couldn't have been any more obvious. Just right here in the corner. Got it. I think we only need a couple more of these. We're getting close. We're working on it. But, yeah, look at the Great Hall decked out for Christmas. Love it. All right, Natty.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly.
It's good you were honest.
Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not.
Of course not.
Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck.
That's so cool.
We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my
Sacrificed
fault.
himself for her.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
That makes sense.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does.
Any good
but
father
I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly.
I'm going to start using that.
Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
I believe it.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Well, thank you, Natty. I appreciate it. We're doing a great job. Life is pretty good right now.